allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, gon' shit. Just to the cut the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like it, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this tryna politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
Hop out your feelings, hop up the feelings. Come hop up the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, come slide. Oh, I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on Astros, plus I keep them. Don't
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. That one fouled off. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball two.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Wade makes the grab, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fouled off left side. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Out. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. 2 down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Kikuchi back to work. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that is out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So up next, Cam Smith. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
0-1.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. On the ground, boots it, still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Joe Adele. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Ripped to short. Zips it across.
Got him.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Wade now. Swung on, broken back, grounder to third. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Back in Anaheim, and now Jake Myers. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cooper Hummel up next for the Astros. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There goes the runner. Pitches low. Tag. Save. Stolen base. d'Arnaud too late with the throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, flied to right his first time. Foul ball there. Still only one out here in the inning. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Man at second. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner goes again. And he chases that one. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Luis Rengifo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. And now 1 away. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that one is inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's
Ball
inside. That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the third. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Angels 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yainer Diaz. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cam Smith digs in now. First time up, he grounded to third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Smith, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. One down, base is empty, and that one wrapped foul. Hit in the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Walker, the next to hit, takes outside. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Darno on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. A changeup missing. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. Fight. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing at a ground ball. Paredes fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now Taylor Ward. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back in Anaheim, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Kikuchi back to work. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. That's going to be a single. Great effort on defense, but no chance to get him at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So,
runner on the go. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. In time. Got him.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 1 strike.
This one smoked, could be trouble. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn things over to the righty, Jose Soriano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And that one got a piece of him.
Take first.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No balls. 1 strike.
And ball 1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Now that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job of damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, Travis d'Arnaud digs in. And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for the Angels, Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Runner, runner
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swinging a foul out of play. Man at second. Late night Lamont down on strikes.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Adele around third. He'll score, throws to second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Zips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Yainer Diaz. In the air, right field. Wade puts it away for the out. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball popped up. Moore on the move. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Late on that fastball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Myers trying to track this one down. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in, Nolan Shanuel. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, out. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 2. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Brogdon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland preparing to come on if needed. Neris getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the designated hitter, Cooper Hummel. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Brogdon, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Dubon up for the third time here, watches that one miss. One-run game, one out, one on. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hummel on second. Dubon over at first with one away. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now, Jose Altuve. And he chases a high fastball there.
No balls. 1 strike.
All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the strike at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That's down and in.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Travis d'Arnaud in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So here's d'Arnaud with 1 out. That's
Ball
inside. 1. Ball 1. And another ball. And misses inside. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. d'Arnaud takes a strike. The wind of the pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. First pitch misses. d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 1-1. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. d'Arnaud around second, on his way to third. The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. on the ground out to short, and now to gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Out towards right center field, Smith on his way over, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4 and the Astros 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Strickland.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now a chance for Cam Smith. Strike 1.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Walker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Angels 4 and the Astros 3. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. And here is Zach Neto. Josh Hader gets the ball now.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag.
Out.
One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
Ha! No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Out to short, Pena. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. Through 8 full. Angels 4. Yeah, the Astros 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And there's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, the slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground. Moore in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's the DH, Cooper Hummel. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him swinging for the K. And now the Astros are down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.